Pisces, your June reading. Where you're coming from May into June is coming through as the Six of Swords. It's like one test after another, right? Just when you think you're getting away from a challenging person or situation, the Devil card in June reminds you that there is a cord that needs to be cut, and maybe you're avoiding doing this, but it becomes more obvious to you as the month goes on that you've come so far, you've come such a long way. The Six of Swords, it hasn't been easy where you're coming from, what you're in effect getting away from. But the Strength card at the bottom of the deck tells me that it's been through your choices, your discipline and willpower, and your kind of force basically is kind of accredited to you now, and you've almost pulled yourself out of something. It's not like you needed anyone to save you recently, Pisces. You saved yourself, and you have proven to yourself what a strong and resilient person you are. And as the month goes on into June, it's almost like you're reminded again that you need to have that strength again. It seems like some of you are overcoming huge life-changing things this month. Maybe it's addictions, codependency, maybe it's an unhealthy relationship with food or your job, something that feels like it drags you down sometimes. You're coming up to look at this month, okay, and see how you can become liberated. And we will clear these cards up, we'll pull more and go deeper. By the end of the month, you've accumulated at least some attention on yourself. You may even have a greater sense of competition around you. People are very much watching what you're doing and trying to follow suit. I mean, why wouldn't they? They've seen you have so much success by just being you and how long it lasts, basically. It endures. The Sun card, it's authentic, it's really you, okay? So by the end of the month, there is somebody hot on your heels. And as all of this attention gets generated around you, Pisces, you're feeling the pressure and you're feeling like you're in contest with people, whether you like it or not. Some of you may be getting a little bit pissed off with that person that keeps trying to just like copy your style. Some of you are feeling trapped by an identity too that you've created for yourself, and you're figuring out how you can start to relinquish some of this persona or ego-driven outward-facing vibe you've created for yourself. Basically, now you're done with it. You're ready to reinvent in a sense. Let's start getting into this reading. We'll pull more cards and go deep into what's been going on. So, Six of Swords, where are you coming from? You're coming from something that was triggering as hell, but now you've got a grip on it, and May have been more revealing, but now that it's said and done, you're like, okay, I'm in a better place. The Six of Swords. Bearing in mind, that was an eclipse season in May. The Six of Pentacles, the moon in Taurus. We had that solar eclipse, new moon in Taurus on April 30th. So events from around April 30th onwards, Pisces, even could have been the catalyst for you to look at your situation more clearly, take off the rose-colored glasses and this like fantasy you've built, and you're really starting to see something come off a pedestal, flying off, right? Because you're seeing the truth of a situation. Somebody had you blinded, somebody or something had you almost under a spell, or dare I say intoxicated, like the Seven of Cups. So what happened? You reached out maybe. I see a lot of you just learning all of this on your own though, but the Six of Pentacles, you found support, you found like-mindedness around you. The Six of Pentacles. So you're getting away from a situation perhaps that was all give, and that the reciprocator just taking. There was something that was almost like desperate about this situation that you're getting away from. The Six of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. So together the sixes are talking about harmony. How has Pisces achieved this recent harmonization? The Three of Wands. Some of you have had to just turn the other cheek and let people be people. They're always going to do this Five of Wands drama, noise. Sometimes it's an external reflection of something inside us that is chaotic, or we feel in conflict with ourselves over something. Sometimes people are just going to be people, and in a sense, to find greater harmony, you've realized that you need to kind of look the other way, and not in any kind of an ignorant way or anything like that. I just mean that, like, you're becoming more conscious of like what's even yours to listen to and what really doesn't matter anymore in your life, you know. The Six of Swords and the Three of Wands. Some of you set sail or went on a trip recently, and through that it was like very cost effective. I'm seeing that it was maybe quite adventurous. Six of Pentacles, maybe you had to spend a lot for this trip, but it was very worth it for you. You've been doing something that's worthwhile in terms of traveling, or in terms of idealizing some sort of a next move for you, or trip, or place to discover. Let's look at June. So the Devil card energy. All right. What's the crux of the Devil card here? It's something that's limiting you, Pisces, something that's holding you back from manifesting with your full potential and full power. Because in a sense, this is a drain on your energy. The Knight of Swords. You could be dealing with a Gemini. There is also an Aquarius in the picture. Perhaps a Libra too, one of the air signs. If so, you'll know if this applies, okay? If you're dealing with one of those signs, the energy looks tricky right now. Other than that, the Devil card energy, what's at the heart and soul of it all? The stress, the pressure of having to give an answer or act on something immediately. There's a real drive for you to use these swords and like cut open or cut through this chain that's binding you, this pressure, this obligation, this I must do this. Whereas the like how fast it would have to happen for you and how unsettling that may all be might be a huge trigger for you. And there's a great part of you that just wants to go with so much force, chop down whatever's in front of you, just like tear it all down, start again. Almost, Pisces, there's a part of you that may even want to, Devil card energy, cause some sort of discomfort to another person. So be mindful of that. The Knight of Swords and the Devil card. Let's go deeper. Okay, so there is a stressful situation that at least comes to your attention in the month of June. Why is this coming up in June? What are you having to look at? The Temperance card. Oh yeah, well, we want to elevate, right? So there is a tendency with this sort of Temperance card to forget how far we've come until we're in a situation again where we needed to prove something to ourselves, in a sense. The Temperance card comes after more bouts with drama, let's say. It has to teach us the opposite of what the drama and the chaos is. Temperance is the embodiment of like inner peace, and then the outer world is reflected in your inner harmony, and it's all just a beautiful flow, and it's easeful, and it's blissful, and not blissful in any like elated way. You're just chilling, okay? So you've achieved this state before, Pisces. Something currently in June is going to be highlighted to you. I guess just to re-emphasize how different the Devil card feels to the Temperance card, in a sense. Something that is so comparatively free compared to the Devil, and so easy, basically easy breezy, beautiful for you. And that's where you're kind of being reminded, like, why is this happening? Because you know you can have this peace again, right? So why the Devil card energy? Why are you giving something a little bit of your power? Okay, all right, what is going to be the highlight for you this June, Pisces? What's highlighted here, and what is going to be seen as a big strength for you, or an accomplishment, or just a time you feel really good this month? The Six of Cups. That's beautiful. What more could you ask for? And the Queen of Swords and the King of Swords, these air signs. Maybe there is a resolution or some sort of a smoothing out with the Libra Aquarius dynamic in your life. Maybe there is professionals that you're dealing with at this time that are just totally separate to your kind of immediate circle or whatever's going on. You may be dealing with lawyers, people in the medical field, in the financial field, people in the tech field, some sort of professional that you're kind of outsourcing, relying on, or going to for some sort of advice or aid. That is coming through as something that's quite strong for you this month. So like kind of external negotiations with other people that you don't like share like a link with on a personal issue in your life look really good for you this month. So to the Six of Cups, what's the highlight? If you get to connect with your inner child, if you get to connect with people you love, your friends, your family, chosen or otherwise, and maybe spending time at home, embracing time spent with children, it seems really positive that there are these times of happiness in this month ahead, and connection, and feeling a sense of belonging overall. If there's anything maybe Pisces could surrender or let go of this time, could be tied into the Devil card energy or otherwise, but let's see what's ready for you to say bye for now, or I'm gonna pause on that. The Nine of Wands and the High Priestess. I think you'll know instinctively what it is that you're trying to let go of, and it probably is in a sense tied in with the Devil card energy, whatever resonated for you there. The Nine of Wands and the High Priestess tells me you have your wits about you at the moment, and that's all well and good. Before I asked though what would be ready to surrender or put a pause on, well, maybe you've been guarded and suspicious and looking into things long enough. Maybe it's time to drop some of those wands and the wall you've been building around yourself. Let some people in, trust people, not always see worst case scenario in everything and everybody. Pisces, if you're bringing any of this with you into June, it may be safe to surrender some of your suspicions and what you feel so guarded around. Have your wits about you, sure, but you don't need to make it overly paranoid. Nine of Wands and High Priestess. Okay, so we're going into, you've gathered quite a lot of steam in June, Pisces, and you're going into July, end of June into July, with a lot of eyes on you, and people are interested. People want to know. So let's see, Five of Wands. How is this energy going to be felt by you? It's a pickup of the pace, moving a bit more. The Ten of Pentacles, yeah, like I thought, your success is motivating other people to go after what it is that even they want. If it's nothing to do with what you do, your success in and of itself and your mindset is motivating other people. Sure, you're going to get dupes, you're going to get copycats. That's just the nature of the game. The Ten of Pentacles tells me that you in turn are motivated by an extra sense of contest to achieve great things and to really manifest some sort of financial prosperity in your life in the month of June. It seems like June is where something becomes a bit more solid, at least. Maybe it's a company that is unveiled, maybe your website is launched, maybe you are at some sort of a networking event and people approach you and they offer you something, or maybe you do sign that contract. The Moon card and the Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck. It's going to be important not to let fears creep up when this is all expanding for you. When you are perhaps in a sort of position where there's more pressure on you to come up like a cut above the rest, sometimes self-limiting beliefs can come back and feelings of defeat, and it's just important to recognize them, let them pass, and stay on your hustle, Pisces. So the Ten of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, your success is motivating everybody by the end of June. So you're going into July with a sort of pep in yourself, but also a sort of fire under your ass. The Eight of Pentacles. Now is not the time to lose focus, Pisces. Keep up the learning. You don't know everything yet. An important reminder going into July. There's still lots for you to discover and really grasp and understand, and it's going to be very useful for you. So it's not the time to lose focus. Even when the money is rolling in the end of June, start of July, Keep up the hard work and determination and effort, and keep those eyes on the fine detail. That's what's making the magic happen for you. You have that little touch that everybody is drawn to. So keep up the hard work, Pisces, and I will see you soon. This is a little different, this kind of reading. It's not my usual month ahead forecast style, but it is Gemini season, so why not be a little random? And it's Mercury retrograde, so why not switch up the information I'm putting out there, the process. But please do let me know in the comments if you like this style, or if you're familiar with my old style and you prefer that. I would love to hear that information too. Take care and consider subscribing if you haven't already.